Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. And so today I want to share with you a camera that I bought. Not so much a technical review, but just want to show you that I found a kit for the camera that I've been waiting for. And so it was kind of a surprise for me, but I want to share it with you. So after doing my research on YouTube and online and asking around, I decided on the Canon G7X. According to my fellow YouTubers, it's a pretty good camera for vlogging and making videos, and so I decided on it after all these reviews, and I went around, asked around, and all my major big box electronic stores, and couldn't get my hands on. They sell them, they have them online, but at the store they never had what I wanted. And so they all recommended that I went on their website and purchase it through their website. Well, I guess I'm old school. I don't like dealing with stuff like that. I give you the money, you give me the product. That's how I am. That's how I believe. And so that's what I was looking for. And so after asking around, I finally called this place called the Houston Camera Exchange. And it's a place that's all they sell. That's all they deal with is cameras. And so I called them up, and to my surprise, they tell me, sure enough, we have it, and it's $5.99. And so we got 2 or 3 on the shelf. They're here, ready to go. So I got excited, got in the car. Me and my wife drove down there to Houston and got to the place. And the other thing that the salesperson told us over the phone is that the special they had, or something like that, was that it came with a memory card, a 32 gig memory card, and a case for it. So I thought, okay, memory card and a case. I thought it was one of those zip little baggies, and I even imagined, as far as the case, that it was going to be something with their logo on the case, and maybe a cheap memory card. So I get there and I talk to the salesperson and I let him know that I was here to see the Canon G7X. Takes it out and lets me play with one of the ones that they have out on display, actual working camera. And so I play with it, and sure enough, I was already 90% convinced that that's what I wanted. But once I put my hands on it, it felt pretty good. And so I told him, yes, I want it. And, let's make the deal. I'm ready to go. And so after paying and making the deal, he hands me this, the box. And I said, okay, memory card, free case. He says, sure, it's in the box. I was, whoa, okay. And sure enough, guys, this here is what Canon calls the Deluxe kit. And so it's your camera, the charger, the leather case, and the memory card. And so I want to go ahead and open this box to show you how Canon packaged this Deluxe kit, which I love. And I'll show you a little bit on the features of this camera and why I decided on this. But if you want more technical on this camera, technical information, please check out some of my fellow YouTubers' videos, because they're pretty good. Alright, so here I am, ready to start it. Like I said, heavy duty. I even like the way Canon packages this thing. Another thing that I like about Canon is that they're still made in Japan. So as many of you know, we've had pretty good product from Japan for many years. A lot of the other brands are made in China and Taiwan, and I don't know where else. But this thing, and all Canons that I've owned are made in Japan, and I saw it on the box somewhere. So I'll get to it in a little bit. And just to prove to you that I'm a Canon guy, here's my old family camera. This is not something I use for YouTube videos, but this is called the PowerShot SX100 IS. It's a really old school camera. It's 8 megapixels with a flash. Nobody uses a flash. but digital, full digital camera, real good pictures coming out of that camera. It's still a working camera. It's just that now I was more into videos, and that camera was not really giving me, not even what a smartphone would give me. So I retired it and went after a better camera. And so here's what I found, and here's what they handed me. And so here we got, opening the kit. First of all, we have the case, and it's a leather case. So it's from Canon. Here's the part number in case someone wants to get their hands on one of these. My wife saw one, I believe, on Amazon for $42, so it's not bad. I would have paid $42 for this, because here's a case, pretty cool, clear case. Kind of reminds me, this thing here reminds me of those big heavy-duty leather cases for smartphones, those big giant smartphones, because the doors are magnetic. They lock magnetically. And so here's the case, pretty cool. So you would put your belt through here, through a little loop in the back, so it keeps the camera nice and safe if you're on vacation, traveling, moving around. And so here comes here's the little strap included to I guess works with this case. I'm not sure yet. I'll get to it in a minute. So here's a case. In a little bit, we're going to drop the camera out here so you guys can see how that looks. All right, so what's next in the kit? Here it is. Not a cheap memory card. It's a 32 gig SanDisk Ultra SDHC card. Not bad. Pretty impressive. You know, like I said, guys, I was expecting something really cheap, really off-brand. And so that's it. That's all that's included in the kit. I'm just kidding. Okay, all right, let's get to it. This is what we all been waiting for. Dun, 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 dun. There she is, G7X. I love it. Just because of the reviews I've seen and the videos I've seen. Okay, so if you were to get a G7X at your local retail store, electronics store, this is what you're going to find. I'm pretty sure you're not going to find the kit. I looked around and nobody, I didn't even know a kit existed. So this is what you would find. Okay, so let's get to what we would get. And this is what I was going to get if I purchased this at an electronics store. Okay, so your registration for warranty, your Canon instructionals, and let's get to our camera. Here's our rechargeable Canon battery, and I'll get to some of that in a little bit. And here's another strap for your camera, and here it is, guys. I even love the packaging that Canon does. I mean, this thing here feels like suede. It's some kind of foam and like cloth in the back. Pretty cool protective little pouch that comes. And so here it is. So I'll show you some features on it again, but let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. So nothing here in this nice little heavy duty box. And here's the box to the camera, but it feels heavy. What else is in here? Oh yes, nothing else over here. But here, something I love about Canon. This, guys, is a separate charger. Guys, a separate charger. Now, the reason why I'm excited about this is, let me get my battery out. Nice little Canon battery. The thing about I love about this is that you can charge your battery independently from the camera. So you drop your battery in here and you plug this to your outlet, your power outlet, bloop, and you let it charge. If you have a second battery, which I recommend, you can keep recording, taking pictures, doing whatever you want with it. Now, a lot of other brands, don't do that. What they do is they want you to drop the battery in here. You drop your battery, boom, and then they provide a cable, a power cable, and that's how you charge a battery. So when your battery is being charged, you cannot use your camera. That's not a good thing. But what Canon does is they supply a separate charger. Now, if you're one of those that have those cameras that have a separate plug, you can purchase an aftermarket charger for your camera, for your battery. So it's not a big deal, but I'm just happy that Canon already provides both separate things. So, all right, let's get to something else. The reason why I love this thing is because the screen in the back, it's a flip-up screen. And so people are now using them to do selfies, to take pictures of themselves with a nice background, and vloggers are using this. And so, and then there's other cameras that do this, okay? But here's what I loved about the Canon. The Canon, let's say your face is not focused. Well, you simply touch your face on the screen and it focuses, and it creates a little box around your face. And even if you move around, that little box follows you on this screen. And so that's a pretty good deal. Now, let's say you want to focus, you want the camera to focus on what's behind you, not your face. Then you simply touch what's behind you and the camera focuses on whatever item or scenery is behind you, and it stays that way. So that's the thing that I love about this camera. All right, so what else? Yes, we were gonna try, and this is, I know some of y'all have been waiting for this, okay? So here's our leather case, a nice leather case, and here's our G7X camera. And so we're gonna drop our camera in the provided case. In this case, I got it for free, included in my kit. And here it is, guys. Really nice. Look at that. Wow, I'm gonna love this thing when I get out there in the streets and or go on vacation. And this thing is gonna stay protected like that. It's probably just from here to here, you know, thickness, I guess I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna estimate it at about 1.5 inches, okay? So it's not that bad, but what I love is that it's protecting the lens here. And so it comes with a loop here for your belt, so that you know this thing is not gonna go nowhere. Look how much I'm shaking this thing. Look, it's not gonna go nowhere. Your $700 camera is not gonna go nowhere. I like this. All right, so once again, I'm gonna take it out so you guys can see. I'll close this and you can see the sides, you know, how it looks on the side. Put my hand behind it so you can get an idea of the size of this thing. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it, I love it. All right, let's get this thing out. And I guess you can grab it like a cell phone. Look at this. Wow. I love this thing. Love it, absolutely love it. So I don't think I'm forgetting anything, so I just want to say, guys, thank you for stopping by and checking this out with me. Like us, subscribe, so that I can keep sharing other things with you. You might not be in the market for a camera right now, but who knows, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, and you're going to remember that, you know, my review and what I had to say on this special surprise I got from this kit. So subscribe and we'll keep in touch. Thanks, guys.